My name is Ann Driscoll. My moniker as an artist is Annie D. I'm 36 years old and I'm a musician. It's very natural for me to write and record music and to do music. I've been doing it since I was 7 years old. I don't recollect a time prior to when I started writing songs. Like it's tied into when I first have memories as a human being. So it's just something very natural to me, and I just as I don't know why I was born on this planet, I also don't know why I do music. It's something beyond me. It's something ethereal. I have been performing and writing songs since I was 7 years old. I went to music school. I went to Berklee College of Music. I toured for a bit. I had a band in New York City and have been writing songs continuously. I think the challenge in living in New York as a musician is that it's so expensive and space is so limited that it's hard to find the time and the money and the resources to rehearse properly. So I thought that being a musician and artist meant that you would be like Nirvana or, Fiona Apple or Radiohead, and you'd be primarily making your income from selling records. And I don't think that was the economic reality in 2010. It's certainly not the economic reality now of the music industry. And it can take a lot to gain your bearings. I'm really lucky that I had friends that I moved with that we kept each other in check. So I guess I got introduced to the music community in Cincinnati because a friend of mine was in the band Minotones, and she invited me to perform on a bill with herself and Leggy at the Comet. She had seen a YouTube video that I posted of a cover of the ABBA classic song, Slipping Through My Fingers. And that was really my reintroduction to the music scene. The community in Cincinnati there's a lot of talent that deserves to be recognized both locally, nationally, and internationally, in my opinion. What's really cool about the music scene and the ethos is just how inter-genre it is. Some of my favorite musicians are electronic, loop artists, and then some of them are classical musicians. I know you can set my soul free. Music is a constructive outlet for the need to escape from pain. I think human beings, we struggle with the demands of our reality. And whether that's the emotional pain that we're going through or the tedium or whatever it is, there is this desire to escape. And really, it's about creating a positive outlet for that desire to escape. Music has always been a mainstay for me to constructively detach from what I'm dealing with or to process it. When I write songs, it's because I'm having some kind of problem that I need to address, and the process of songwriting is helping me deal with it. My goal is basically to create the music that I hear in my head. I want to record it to how I envision it. And I have a very specific idea for what I want it to sound like. I know what I need, some direction to heed. Usually what happens when I write a song, my songwriting process, is that some kind of acute emotional event will have occurred and I need to deal with it somehow. And songwriting is my outlet, is how I process and deal with and create therapy for myself. So I'm the artist in residence at the Loon for the month of February. So I am performing every Thursday of this month, and each Thursday is a different theme. So the first Thursday was songwriter themed, and it was all about acoustic-based singer-songwriter music. Second Thursday is Annie Electronica, is what I'm calling it. Each one is like Annie and then the genre. So Annie Songwriter first Thursday, Annie Electronica second Thursday, which is electronic-based music. So it's gonna be really fun. I am going to use my loop machine and also mess around with my synths. Annie Classique, that's where Victoria Lexon is gonna perform on harp. She is a classical harpist. She has wonderful original compositions. And then Eric Bates is a CSO violinist. He's gonna perform with his project Turnsole. They both are gonna perform with me. I think the way that they all fit together is exemplified by my favorite musicians that I idolize. Music doesn't have to be stylistically cohesive to be cohesive. The cohesion stems from the artistic intent behind it. Yeah, I think people want something that they can wrap their arms around. I think people want to know what they're getting into. But my request to the audience is to trust that, hey, regardless of what genre this is, the quality is going to be utterly fantastic and it's worth your time. The audience was super into every single act. People were listening intently. That's the thing I like about the Loon, is that it's a great space to listen. The music feels central. It's not background music. I really don't have any, goals of turning this into a viable or sustainable professional career. My goal is just to achieve artistic success as I define it, which is getting the music to a level that captures what I hear in my head. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your time. Annie D. Really appreciate you guys listening. Thank you so much.